What if the secret to a lasting marriage isn't passion, but something quieter, deeper, and way more powerful? Neuroscience, marriage research, and the longest-running happiness study in human history all point to the same answer. Companionate love, not passion, is what keeps people together. At the start of a relationship, everything feels intense. Texts feel like dopamine, kisses feel like fireworks. Your brain is basically on a chemical cocktail of dopamine, norepinephrine, and oxytocin. It's called limerence. It's nature's way of making sure we bond and maybe raise a kid or two. It usually lasts anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. But here's the catch. Biologically, that kind of passion is designed to fade. Not because something's wrong, but because your brain adapts. It gets used to the stimuli. Novelty becomes routine. The high becomes baseline. This is part of a phenomenon called hedonic adaptation. Your brain adjusts to repeated stimuli. What once gave you butterflies becomes background noise. And this isn't just us being cynical, it's what the data shows. Arthur Brooks, Harvard professor, social scientist, and best-selling author, has spent years studying happiness, love, and human fulfillment. In his Atlantic column and his book From Strength to Strength, he dives into what actually makes love last. He puts it bluntly. Passion is addictive, but like most addictions, the highs don't last, and chasing them can ruin something far more meaningful. So if the fireworks have quieted down, it doesn't mean love is gone, it just means it's taken a new shape. Think of love like a fire. Passion is the spark. It's bright, exciting, and impossible to ignore. But companionate love? That's the wood. It burns slowly, steadily, and keeps you warm through life's colder seasons. It's not about butterflies. It's about deep friendship, emotional safety, mutual respect. Companionate love says, even when we're bored, even when we disagree, I still choose you. It's the feeling of knowing someone not just when they're at their best, but also when they're tired, stressed, or unsure, and loving them anyway. It's built on the kind of trust that lets you exhale, the kind of bond where silence isn't awkward, it's welcome. Because you're not performing, you're just being. It's less I can't live without you and more I love living life with you. Okay, so let's talk science for a second. Not the kind with lab coats and beakers, but the kind that's been quietly studying real couples for decades. First up, the Harvard Study of Adult Development, the longest-running happiness study ever. It's been tracking people for over 80 years, and you know what it found? It's not your cholesterol level, or your career, or even how many green smoothies you drink that predicts how happy you'll be at 80. It's your relationships. Seriously, how connected you feel to the people around you at age 50? That's one of the best predictors of your emotional and physical health at age 80. That's wild. Then there's the Gottman Institute, founded by doctors John and Julie Gottman, two of the world's leading relationship researchers. They've studied thousands of couples and claim they can predict divorce with over 90% accuracy based on just a few minutes of observation. While this is based on specific lab conditions and not a universal guarantee, their insights are powerful. And what are they looking for? Not passion, not matching outfits, not who planned more date nights, not synchronized dancing or elaborate scavenger hunts. They're looking at whether people respond to each other's bids for connection. Like when one partner says, "Oh, look at that sunset," and the other says, "Yeah, it's beautiful," instead of scrolling on their phone. It's the micro moments of being seen, heard, and chosen over and over again. And remember Arthur Brooks, the Harvard professor and Atlantic columnist who writes about love, aging, and fulfillment? He says something I haven't stopped thinking about. Love isn't a feeling, it's a decision. So yeah, passion feels amazing. But companionate love? That's what gets you through hospital visits, career pivots, and the Tuesday night blahs. That's what actually lasts. If this is shifting how you think about love, give it a like. Subscribe for more psychology-backed insights on relationships and the human mind, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. Let's be honest, this isn't the version of love we see in movies. You won't find it trending in Instagram highlight reels or cinematic slow-mo montages. But you will find it in real homes, after real arguments, and during the completely unremarkable Tuesday nights of adult life. It's small things, every day, making your partner coffee just the way they like it, talking through a tough day instead of shutting down, watching your partner age and loving them more because of it. It's cooking together in a quiet kitchen during a rainy day. It's inside jokes. It's standing in the grocery aisle debating which pasta sauce to buy and somehow turning that into a memory. It's the moments where you're not performing love, you're simply living it. Psychologist Robert Sternberg, a leading expert on love and intelligence, developed something called the triangular theory of love. He says companionate love is made of two key elements: intimacy and commitment. It's not just that you know them, it's that you still choose them, and you keep choosing them, even when it's not easy, even when life gets boring, even when passion takes a back seat to patience. While Western media glorifies passionate love, many cultures actually emphasize companionate love in long-term partnerships. In some collectivist societies, marriages often begin with low passion and build emotional intimacy over time. It's not plan B, it's the plan, because that's what stability feels like, and it's quietly extraordinary. Okay, but how do you actually build this kind of love? Because let's be real, no one teaches us this stuff. We're taught how to fall in love, not how to stay in it. And companionate love doesn't just show up, it's something you grow on purpose. Start here. Prioritize presence. Put your phone down, make eye contact, ask how their day was, and actually listen to the answer. Presence is the foundation of connection. Create shared rituals. Have a Sunday morning walk, a Thursday night pasta dinner, a weird pet name you only use around the house. These little rituals become the emotional glue of the relationship. Repair quickly. Disagreements are normal. Silence after them doesn't have to be. Learn to say, "That came out wrong," or "Can we try again?" You don't have to avoid conflict, you just have to recover well. Appreciate the ordinary, say thank you, celebrate when the laundry gets done, laugh when you both forget why you walked into the kitchen. Romance doesn't die in routine, it's buried under unspoken gratitude. Practice emotional validation. When your partner shares something vulnerable, resist the urge to fix or dismiss. Say things like, "That sounds really hard," or "I get why you feel that way." Emotional understanding builds connection faster than any grand romantic gesture. Keep growing together. Read books, travel, try a new hobby, even if it flops. The goal isn't constant excitement, it's constant evolution. Because companionate love isn't about the perfect relationship, it's about two imperfect people who keep showing up, side by side. And that's how something becomes unbreakable. Passion will always be part of love, but it's not the whole story. And if we chase only that, we burn out. But if we lean into the quieter side, the side where love is calm, consistent, and kind, that's where marriages thrive. That's where people feel safe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video, and in the meantime, live well and love even better.